many of you, you didn't understand narcissism. You thought narcissism was just something that was annoying. You thought narcissism was somebody that, a narcissist was somebody that wouldn't leave you alone. You thought a narcissist was somebody that caused trouble for you, like a drunk or something. But a narcissist is someone that hasn't individuated and separated from their partner. That's the narcissist. From their parent. Sorry, from their parent, not their partner, their parent. That's the narcissist. And this is where all the problems start. People don't realise how serious this is. That's why perfectly normal, what appear to be normal looking and behaving people have very serious internal characteristic problems because they've been narked. They haven't individuated or separated from the parent, the maternal bond, the maternal, not marital, maternal bond between the parent and the child was never broken, was never cut. And a lot of people know how to describe this and mention this, but they don't understand how serious it all is. Because when you don't separate from the parent, or the parent doesn't separate from you, it's abuse. Okay, it's covert abuse. And this abuse can and will, if we allow it, spread and cause trouble in our relationships. In ourselves first, and in our relationships, because we build a fantasy with the parent. There's a dual fantasy. The parent has their fantasy with the child, the adult child. Child has their fantasy, adult child, with the parent. And this builds them a core of security, safety, source of supply. Can be financial. The parent gets money off the successful adult child, or the unsuccessful adult child has to depend on the parent. It's quite a serious, ugly cycle. And when they meet, see, these ones, and this is the majority that don't go into physical incest, they just stay in the emotional incest realm. They go outside the DNA bond, the maternal bond, to get supply, intimate and sexual supply from strangers. They have to find supply from strangers. Now, they might, in their mind, think, okay, I like this person, I'm going to have a relationship with this person, but it's only ever going to be limited because the top tier relationship, the top level relationship is in the covert emotional incest. That's why these people can never have a proper, fully functioning, committed relationship. Because the bond between the parent and the child, adult child, has never been broken. It's been pedestalized. It's been grandized. And that's the problem. That's the source of the deviancy known as narcissism. Now, bear with me for a minute, viewers. Just setting up some wind protection for the recorder, which that should work. Now, with that said, many of you have gotten into relationships with these covert emotional incestual people, much to your frustration and disappointment and trauma. And found yourself in a very unsatisfactory situation where you're frustrated, you're become traumatized by the lack of resolve. There's just no resolve. You can throw that out the window. No resolve. You can see the answer to the problem very clearly without any issue at all. But there's no resolve, and there's not going to be resolve. This is the part that hurts. You've come to the conclusion that there's not going to be a resolve. And in the dysfunction, they all seem to get along okay in the family. There's no problems in the family, but you are an outsider. Okay, even though this person's intimate with you, you are and will always remain an outsider. And you have to interpret correctly and fiercely the way you're being treated. Now, these people may not be vicious or harmful. Some are. I've met some vile, evil adult children that have been so bonded to their parents they'll do anything to get rid of you. That's why you'll see in the papers, mother and son kill partner, because the emotional incest will win out in the end. It will win out in the end. There's no doubt about it. So don't kid yourself. What you're seeing is real. This is real. This is who these people are. This is how they behave. It isn't going to change. It's not going to get better. You're just wasting time now. All the stress and crap that's coming with it. Is how it is. It's not something that you're imagining or think that you're seeing. It's real. Excuse me, mate. Are you the guy that paddles the ski?
Yep.
Yeah, how you going?
Good, mate. How are you?
Good, buddy. And you need to take action to get your sanity back. I've met women that have come into my life and they've said, I didn't realise that peace, the ability to be able to sleep and not worry was possible. But several of them were never able to break the covert emotional incestual bond. And it ultimately brought down the relationship. So it's serious, it's real, it's been around since, well, history records it, particularly in the Bible. There's several cases of it. It's not new. It's something that should have been well and truly weeded out of communities and societies, but it won't be because it's too covert. The matrix of it all makes it seem like it should be that way. It's too well hidden unless you're in it. It's all about, oh, look how much he loves his mum, or doesn't she do a great job with those kids? They're not kids anymore, they're adults, by the way. You know, and once you get involved, you'll never be, not that you want to be or anything like that, but this is what's undermining, this is the part that's undermining your sense of acceptance, your sense of value in your relationship. It's called covert emotional incest. It's how narcissism is conceived, and narcissism will guarantee that you will be diminished, you will be devalued, you will be discarded. So wherever you see this in a family and you're going, something just isn't right, these people are too close, you need to immediately get out.